Okay. Good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the AMD Year in Review live stream. Thanks for joining us once again. My name's Ben Wood. I was here last year. It was probably the best day I had in 2023 personally. And I'm really happy to be back here with the great GM of AMD, Michael Bowyer. Mike, how are you, buddy?
Good, mate. Thank you. That's a very warm introduction.
Look, I thought we had a blast last year.
It feels like we did it last month.
It was very, this is the thing. It was your 30th birthday last year, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah, and so this year, you're 31, a little bit older. Do you know what I mean? But
not wiser.
No, not wiser. But those years in the 30s, they do fly.
They do.
And I always used to say that, you know, in your 30s, you're 30, and then you're in your mid-30s, or your early 30s, sorry, until you're about 37. Your mid-30s is 38 and 39.
Yeah.
And then you're in your 40s. You never hit your late 30s.
Yeah.
But the company's growing up now. It's a proper adult, 31 years old.
Yes.
Pretty big year.
Massive year. I mean, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, we were just talking about it earlier. It just feels like we haven't really taken a step back to appreciate everything that's happened this year. And there's been so many new titles, lots of new games, really busy year, lots of sales. It's just been an absolute whirlwind to its definition.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, we're going to...
good problems.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful problems to have.
Good
And that's what you want. You want to get to the end of the year and it be a blur.
Yep.
And then by the time you kind of sit down and let the dust settle, you're already focusing on the next year,
Correct.
knowing that you've climbed the mountain. We're just losing a little bit of our set here.
We have some technical difficulties here. I don't know what happened. Can you not break things, please?
It's weird.
Everything in the showroom is really expensive.
It's not good when the John Wick poster starts throwing things at you.
Right. And look, Keanu Reeves is just looking at you with the worst face.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, John.
I didn't do it.
Please don't take me to the Continental, mate. All right, so last year was great fun. We gave away a whole bunch of prizes. We're going to do something similar this year, correct?
Absolutely.
You've got your magical spinning wheel of destiny there.
We have. So we got some minor prize packs.
Great. We'll do that 4 times, I reckon.
Correct. And so we got some AMD t-shirts.
Glorious. I'm wearing last year's beautiful model.
Perfect.
I love wearing this.
I'm going to upgrade you.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
I love
so
that.
we got some AMD t-shirts.
You might have to add an extra X to the sizing from last year.
Well, you had a few beers since
then.
It's
been a busy... Yeah,
okay. Right, okay. So we got some AMD t-shirts, notepad and pens.
Beautiful.
We've got our faithful key rings that work well.
They work very well.
We've just figured that out.
Love
and
them.
We've got our brochure packs.
Now these are highly sought after items, aren't they? Look at them. They're beautiful. They're like works of art.
I get asked all the time for them, and we always run out, and we're always getting more produced. We've got our hats.
AMD hats.
We got
simple, stylish, and elegant.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Beer coolers.
Yep.
But we've got new
some skewies.
Skewies. How good's that?
They're glass as well.
Real glass.
I often get given plastic ones when I'm not sure what that says about me, but
maybe because you keep dropping them.
Maybe that's it. So, and this one.
So we've got dust covers, the Stern Pinball dust covers, and we've also got some of the player mats. We've got some Jurassic Park player mats here.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean these. If you ever play pinball on a hard surface for an extended period of time,
oh yeah, that's not good for the plantar fasciitis. That's terrible.
And these are fantastic. They're really high quality, very durable, very comfortable to play on. We've got a few of them to give away as well.
Good for the hardwood floor as well if you've got a penny at home or down in the man cave or something. That'd stop all the nervous scuffing.
Yes. So we've got some prize packs to give away, and then obviously, right at the end of the night, we've got a brand new Stern John Wick Pro pinball machine to give away.
Huge.
Really exciting, great game.
And who can win that? Anyone that's...
So everybody, all customers that bought a Stern pinball machine, whether they purchased and received or they just ordered the game.
Got you.
In 2024, automatically go into the draw.
They're in the major draw.
Correct. And if you win a minor prize, you still are in the draw for a major prize.
Great.
Only customers that bought games in 2024, not for any other
This is
period.
the 2024 year in review, so that would
Correct.
make total sense.
Yep.
I reckon we give away a prize. Let's start by giving away a prize.
You straight away.
Why not? Let's give away a
Jeez,
minor
you're
prize.
generous.
I'm a good bloke like that.
You are.
Let's lubricate that wheel.
Lubricate the wheel and get set up,
I
ready
like
to
the
go.
wheel has got some branding on it this year.
It's been upgraded.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
loving the blue as well. It's a beautiful colour, this electric blue.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're
very
ready
sharp.
to spin the wheel, Mr. Producer.
All right.
We've got a fancy wheel. I like this new. It's got great new
Let's take
sound too.
it. Spin, spin, spin.
Spin, spin, spin. Here we go.
Bit of a tune. Bit of a banger.
It's my favourite.
Oh, you can choose, can you? Multiple tracks. Oh, the tension. I can't stand it, Michael. It's too much.
Nerve-wracking.
Too many. The writing is small, it's hard to see. Come on, Will. The Wheel of Destiny says,
Hey, it's Craig Lockhart. Old mate Craig is a fantastic customer. I know him personally. He's a very good customer, great fella, and just lives locally as well. So
oh, you could swing by and pick up his prize, I guess.
swing by and pick up his prize early next year. He would have bought a heap of games off us this year. How many games has he bought off us this year? At least, I would say 2 off the top of my memory, which isn't very good, but
Just going to the judges here for,
We've got
for
our-
an exact
we've
decision
got-
too. He nailed it.
we've got our trustee. So he's bought 2 of them. So he's actually got 2 Metallica premium pinball machines on order with us, and he's a great fella and well deserved. So thank you, Craig.
Well,
And
if he's lucky, Lockhart, he could end up with a John Wick later on as well.
he may
He
indeed.
may. He may.
indeed. So,
I think that's
yeah.
a lovely segue though. He's bought 2 Metallicas.
Yep.
There've been a few new pennies released this year. We're not going to go into depth right now, but we'll touch on them a little bit later. 5 new pinballs have come out, right?
Crazy, huh?
Huge. Jaws,
Yes.
unbelievable. Johnny Wick, Godzilla 70th, X-Men, and Metallica Remastered. Now, Metallica Remastered Metallica is one of the great pinball games of all time, and it's almost like they've redone the album, right? They've redone.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
So it's, they've obviously remastered a lot of their albums. They've done the same with the pinball machine. They've made it better than ever. Not just in, and we'll go into this a bit later, not just in the way the game feels and plays, but the artwork, extra songs, the technology that's implemented. It's just,
Yeah, we will.
it's
We'll-
next level.
We'll see more of that later.
Absolutely.
Okay, but the other reason that 2024 was a big year, penny-wise, festival time, right? So a couple of big festivals went on this year. Taspin, right? And Pinfest. Let's start with Taspin. So that's obviously Tasmanian pinball?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. So we just Taspin is a magnificent festival. This is the 3rd year running, the 2nd year that we've been involved with them. We shout out to Justin, to Frank, and all the boys from the Tasmanian Pinball Mafia. They're all they're all madmen. They all love a beer.
I like the sound of that. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan in the NFL.
But
the Bills Mafia, Pinball Mafia, I like that. It's good.
These guys are just gentlemen, and this was their 3rd year running, all for charity.
Yes.
So we occupy the Italian club down there in Launceston, beautiful part of the world. 50 odd machines, all on free play. All proceeds go to charity. We donate a little bit extra. A lot of other local companies donate a little bit extra,
and you get a good roll up.
Sold out, like within days.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as they release the tickets, they're all sold out.
Yep.
And
some great images we're seeing here.
yeah, and Justin and the crew down there. I mean, it's hard to go into how much effort goes into these events, and these guys just really pull out all the stops. We always, for the 3rd year running, we're working with the lovely ladies at the 4K Children's Ward,
Okay.
the Children's Hospital down there. I believe this year they donated $12,500.
It's incredible.
Just this year alone. So it was a fantastic event. fantastic group of guys. We love supporting them. We love
the big check there.
The big check there. You know, we love sending down some games. We've actually got and I'm not surprised, but we've got a very good contingent. We've got a very good customer base in Launceston and Hobart. They love pinball down there.
Yeah.
And we love working with the guys down there. So it's good fun.
How good?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fantastic festival. And then the big one, Pinfest. This is one of the biggest in Australia, correct?
Correct. Yeah. It would be the largest pinball festival in the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah, it really is a good event, and again, all for charity. You know, I mean, if that doesn't, you know, jerk your tears, nothing will.
It's pretty amazing community, isn't it? The pinball community.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all of these, everything that I've seen and that I've been exposed to from our association, it's just goodwill.
Yeah.
And it's just everybody's having a good time. They're there to enjoy the quality products and each other's company and stuff like that. But Pinfest, that raises a substantial amount of cash.
A lot of money, yeah. So shout out to Marco and Chris Slevin from Pinfest. They just do an outstanding job, and we love supporting them. We love supporting whatever, and we change charities every year. This year it was for Survivors Are Us, who do an amazing job for the unfortunate. In the Newcastle and Hunter area. I think this year they raised $25,000.
Huge.
And you know, we love being a part of it. We'll continue to be a part of it in 2024. We just can't wait. It's such a good platform to expose the latest and greatest games, but we don't have that sales hat on. We don't have to sit there. We're not pushing games down people's throat. We just want to bring the games for people in to enjoy.
Yeah,
it's a feel-good
no agenda, nothing like that.
No, and it's such a good opportunity for us to engage with our customers as well. A lot of the guys in Tasmania, we may only see them once a year. So yeah, it's a feel-good event, and we can't wait to do them all again in 2025.
Why don't we have a look at Pinfest and how it's involved heavily with the charities?
Correct.
We've been giving money to charity for the last 12 years. We're up around the $150,000 mark. We will be after this year. This year's charity is a local charity called Jenny's Place, and we are hoping to give them at least about $20,000, which will be our highest total to date.
I think it started off as like $4,000 or something like that. Yeah, so it's grown and grown and grown.
Pinfest is such a unique event. You have to remember that all these games are owned by enthusiasts, and they take the time and effort to the organisers, Chris and Marco. You can't speak highly enough about those guys. They dedicate a lot of their time and energy to make this event happen. And to boot, on top of everything, it's all for charity, right? So it's a feel-good event for us as well.
AMD got on board early with us, and they have been a huge supporter of Pinfest. They are actually now our major sponsor.
We pride ourselves in the fact that it's all for charity.
We're humbled and we're privileged to be part of Pinfest, and we will be for many years to come.
That's beautiful. Really shows the heart and soul of the community, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I think it's something tangible about a penny machine, right? Because they're tactile. They're kind of, you're not like buried in your own world necessarily. People can come and sit over your shoulder and have a look at what's going on, and it's impossible to play one and be passive. Like you've got to be active, you've got to be involved, and
Correct.
it really drags everyone in. All right, why don't we give someone else away?
Okay.
Let's go another prize, I think. Mine to give away 2.
Geez, you're generous today.
Well, I think, I really want to celebrate 2024 and everything AMD's done.
Right.
Lockhart's got 1. Who's going to get 2?
Ready to spin the wheel and
Here we go.
let's go for another one, eh?
Love this tune. What do we got?
Geez, it draws it out, doesn't it?
The tension is high. It's such drama, such theatre.
Hey, Philip Todd.
Toddy!
Hey. Philip's a great customer. He was actually up at Pinfest in Newcastle this year.
Oh, what about that?
Lovely fella. Yeah, lovely fella. Easy to...
Straight out of the Pinfest video into Philip Todd winning a prize.
Philip...
Couldn't have landed better.
He's a lovely guy, easy to have a beer with. He's a very good customer of AMD's. He's bought a lot of games. Do we know what old mate Phil's bought this year? He's bought 2 machines, and the latest one was Metallica, another Metallica customer. There you go.
Detecting a theme.
Yes.
I'm detecting a theme.
We sold a lot of Metallica pinballs, so yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But
When was the first Metallica released, do you reckon?
2012, I'm going to say.
Okay.
2012,
All right.
yes. So, but yeah, congratulations, Phil. We'll contact you in the new year and we'll get you a
This is really nice, by the way.
fantastic
It's
prize
lovely.
pack. I'm going to give you one before you go
Yeah,
on.
thank you, mate.
No worries, mate.
Just getting free stuff. This is great.
I know, you just keep-
Merry
just keep-
Christmas, me. Okay, so we touched on it earlier. Huge year Pennywise, 5
Yep.
new releases.
Yep.
X-Men slightly delayed in transit, but plenty of enthusiasm and anticipation is high
Yeah,
for that one,
yeah.
and it is on the way.
Yep. We just they were delayed slightly from shipping, and then they had some port industrial action in the US, and that delayed everything by another couple of weeks, and then we got rolled from a shipping line, which delays another couple of weeks. So everything that was supposed to arrive in November and December will now arrive in
It just
January.
builds, it
Yeah.
adds to the mystique.
Yeah.
Hey, see what I did there?
Hey, that's why
Yeah.
you're on the big dollars.
Yeah, that's it. It'll just create a storm of anticipation.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, I know.
Stop it.
I'm good like that. Have we got a little teaser though that we can show the people what is
For X-Men.
on the way with
bef-
X-Men?
Not only before I'll show X-Men, I was in Orlando last month for the Big IAPA trade show.
Oh yeah.
And met with all the Stern guys over there, and they had X-Men on the stand.
Oh.
And I tell you, it is just, anyone that has any doubts about, so it's, you may not have seen the bottom part of the playfield. It's gone away a little bit of the traditional, 2-flipper design. It's gone to a 3rd flipper. So you actually got 3 flippers down the bottom of the apron.
It's a mutant machine.
Fair, good call.
There you go.
And anybody that has any doubts about how this machine plays really is going to miss out. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the artwork is next level, but I'm telling you, from a pinball player who's not a good pinball player, but is a very hard judge and very hard to please and very hard to impress. X-Men is a really, really good game. So people that have ordered X-Men, you've got a really good thing coming.
It is high praise indeed.
High praise. So we'll just go straight to this X-Men video if we can.
Uncanny X-Men.
True to the comic book
How good does it look?
artwork as well.
Yeah, how good does it look?
That does look good, that 3rd flipper.
Yep.
It certainly brings a lot more into play. All right, so let's take it all the way back. Let's go back to the very start of 2024, which then wants to go basically all the way back to 1975.
Right.
Right, so we're talking 50 years, right?
Yes, correct.
Almost 50 years since the release of what is in my household easily known as the greatest film ever made, and that's the Spielberg masterpiece Jaws. It's now been minted into a pinball machine, and I mean it's basically the film in a container with a screen, right? It's incredible.
The way that Stern implemented this licensing of a pinball machine is just, I mean, hats off to Stern. You know, with the original film asset involved in the game, original call-outs and speech, new speech by Richard Dreyfuss.
New speech?
Yeah, new speech call-outs, and the original music by John Williams. I mean, you turn the machine on, Ben, I'm telling you turn the machine on and it's like watching a movie in 1975.
That's
it's
great.
So good. We had customers ring us up and they said, mate, I need the machine. I really want the machine. I still can't go back in the water.
I still can't watch the movie.
Right? Because they watched the movie when they were toddlers and they still have paranoid about going in the water.
See,
Such a great game.
I have such nostalgia for this film. For some reason, it is almost in our household. I've got 3 young children. Well, not young children. One of them's a teenager. But it's kind of our go-to lazy Sunday movie.
Yeah.
Like we just chuck Jaws on and it's in the background. But there's something about the tension that it builds throughout the film.
It's timeless.
Yeah, and it's just the way that it makes you feel. You know you're watching a masterpiece. Like you're in safe hands.
It's timeless, and it's one of those movies that if it's on TV, even if it's halfway through, you have
Stop.
to continue watching it, right?
You make your text. I'm going to be late. Jaws is on.
But it was a great game. It's a great game. Great reaction. We came back from holidays and we had I had like 300 emails of everybody wanting a limited edition game. I mean, and we get 50 of them in Australia. How do you negotiate that? It's very difficult. So we great game, strong sales, strong title. And we had a launch party at Beer Cave.
Shock horror.
Hey, Sydney's premium pinball destination. And we had a great event there, and we got some video that we can go to straight away.
Beers and Jaws. I'm in. Just beers and Jaws. Count me in. That sounds perfect.
As soon as I started flipping, it felt really, really good. It felt like everything was just flowing the way it was meant to flow. I'm really enjoying it.
Great shots, great flow, and enough fun things to do without being too complex.
I think it's cool. I can't wait to play more games on it. I really like the ramps.
What an amazing license, what an amazing pinball machine at an amazing venue, and such a great turnout as well. Strong reaction, strong sales. Stern have done it again.
The idea of the game is to get the best score or your highest score you can on each of the 2 machines. What's on offer? We've got a Jaws Grand Champion plaque. There will be t-shirts, there will be tokens.
Got a couple of multi-balls, just got to go for the flashing lights and enjoy what you're hitting. Hopefully I'll be up in the top dozen or so, but wherever, you know, I'm having a beer with my mates, so I'm happy.
That right mini flipper, that little flipper, you can do strategies on that. I think it's cool.
The upper playfield feels good. I like the spinny thing. I don't think there's any doubt about it that Stern makes the best games.
The person with the 2 highest ranked games on the night, Andy G. Jason Ball. Zach. Perfect. Steph. 10 tokens.
I really liked it. I really like, you know, the shark popping up on the alley with the boat. That's super cool. Yeah, keen to keep playing.
Hey, multi-ball already.
The music with John Williams, the original artwork, a lot of the original film is in the machine. All those coupled together have created a really amazing machine.
It's the most pretty game ever. Never seen a more beautiful game.
That looks like a great night.
That's a good night.
That looks like a lot of fun.
That's a good
Did I
night.
see somebody with 3D glasses on?
Yeah, so it is certain modes within the machine that project some 3D asset on the screen.
Stop it.
Yeah, so you put your glasses on and it's there's a bit of a three-dimensional.
There's lights up there that seem to go red or something when you're
yeah,
in danger.
That's the speaker expression lights that change colours and interact with the game live.
Great.
Yeah, so yeah, it's good. Good
What
fun.
is that? Give me that. I want that.
Good fun.
Okay, so Stern, obviously the kings of the pinball world.
Yep.
A few changes internally with them and machinations. Big thing that's happened is a new factory that
Yes.
they've started up.
Yep.
How did you explain it to me? You
I
said,
don't think big's a big enough word. I mean, it's just.
I think, didn't you say that they're in 2/3 of the factory and like, was it a FedEx sorting facility?
FedEx sorting facility is 1/3 and they consume 2/3. Yeah.
That's huge.
It's just, I'm yet to go to the new factory. I'm planning to go to the factory maybe in October or November this year.
Whereabouts is it?
In Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I'd love to go and see the new factory for myself, but they are just cranking games out.
And so one of the things that was huge this year, new game, but the turnaround time on the games being created, built, and delivered is like it's getting insanely fast.
We saw that more with John Wick this year.
Yeah.
I mean, John Wick was released in May of this year. We had our launch party in June. So the games were released, manufactured, shipped, delivered, commissioned, and on location for everyone to play in June. I mean, I mean, nobody else can do that.
You can't get a couch that fast.
No.
You can't get a rug.
No.
You can get John Wick, the pinball game. Is it as terrifying as the films?
It's true to the license.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Yeah.
It's very true to the license. It's a very neo-noir styled game. And it's got a lot of the movie asset. The movies aren't for everybody, and I think the game is not for everybody. But those that love the John Wick theme, license, like me, I love all the movies. I've watched them with my oldest son, not my youngest son, my oldest son.
Chuck him in, give him a go.
And
That's
and yeah, well, yeah. And it's a great game, fantastic game. It's doing very well on location, which is probably synergistic with the older crowd.
Yep.
With the pub and club crowd.
Yep.
But it was a great game. We had another really successful launch event again at Beercade. That's the hard part of my job.
Oh mate, it must be really difficult for you.
I hate it. Like I really do.
You say, sorry guys, got to go out again tonight.
It's a late night. I got to go to Beercade. I got to have a few beers.
Yeah, it's right next to a train station as well.
Wow, there you go.
So I'll be getting the train for me.
So I'll show you a great video that we took of the John Wick launch party.
It's fast, it's hard. When you make a shot, it feels satisfying. When you get that on the fly, it just feels like you're a god.
The game is great. Love the game. Just how quick it is. Yeah. Definitely that right and left loop is super quick. They haven't made a game quite that quick for a while.
How the comp will work is the highest score on each machine will get 100 points. The second highest score on each machine will get 99. So the further you go down the list will be how many points you get awarded. So the highest overall score from the 2 pins will be our winner for the night. There's a Stern Insider Connect badge available on your IC app. You can only get that badge here tonight. We have got some awesome prizes. Done. Let's kick it off. Let's go.
Like, I love that every month some new badges come out. Every time there's one of these things on, I come out and grab the badge. Gives you something to shoot for. I'm not the greatest pinball player, but they're usually all achievable. So if I just show up at the right time or, I don't know, play the right games, totally collect all the badges.
I've watched all the films, so I like all the references. It's just a lot of cool little features from the movie, like the chest with the weapons, and there's a little car that looks like it's doing a donut, like stuff driving stuff.
So I don't give my opinion too much about new pinball, but on this occasion, I think John Wick is just outstanding. The fact that Stern have integrated all the assets from all 4 of John Wick's movies, I think is phenomenal. The interaction between the movie assets and the rule set, the achievements on screen, Stern have synergised that really well.
I like the John Wick pinball game because it's really fast, but it's cool. It's got all the different characters from the movies and like the dance floor and the car, which is obviously very important. Before the competition tonight, I came and played the game early in the afternoon. Hopefully I can keep my spot in second place.
Now, that highest score on the Pro and a decent game on the LE has got Jimmy S, the win for the night. So there's a plaque being champion tonight. Translate is yours. Done. Thank you. Second place overall, Andy G. Come on down. Thank you. Third place gets the car. Celeste.
I tell you something else that's really amazing is that Stern released this game in May, right? Here we are at the end of July and the games have arrived. On the other side of the world, 5 weeks in transit on the boat.
Very pretty game. Really like the night city theme.
It's a pretty appealing theme. I like John Wick personally. It's probably one of my top movies. The way it connects it, I feel like it's very fast paced, and especially on the ramps as well.
Everyone loves multi-ball, so I'm smashing the car and then hitting the orbit to get that multi-ball there. And then it's just eyes wide and trying to manage all the chaos.
I mean, that looks pretty fast and furious.
It's actually the feedback from that first night that it was very fast and furious and very punishing. It wasn't a very easy flowing game. It was very accurate shots and.
Look, there was like 4 or 5 balls going in one of those things.
Oh yeah, there was definitely some multi-balls going, but it was very the scores of the night were very indicative of how difficult the game was to master, which is not a bad thing, right? You don't want a game that goes, I've completed everything and it's over. You want a game that really challenges you, especially the good players. And there's a lot of good players at Beercade.
Yeah, right. How'd your young fella go with it?
He fared okay. Yeah. He's not. He's definitely a better pinball player than me, but many people are, right?
That's great. He's got more hair than you as well, man.
Yeah, that's easy.
All right, let's give something away.
Absolutely.
As John Wick would say, let's issue a contract to give away a prize.
Let's give away another minor prize.
Yeah.
And as soon as we're ready to go, and we can start the wheels spinning.
Again, these beautiful notebooks and gorgeous electric blue pens, AMD beer openers, very lightweight, aren't they? Yeah, I like that. Got a little metal bit in there as well, which helps.
Oh, here we go.
Stop banging on too much.
Oh, anticipation.
Just really dragged it out this time. Number 34, Proprietary Limited.
I forgot this guy's name. I feel terrible. Number 34, Proprietary Limited. I know he bought a game just recently. I think it was only in the last half of the year.
Where's that going? Do you reckon that's going in an office or that's going in a pub or a cafe?
No,
or
I think it's. I think it's going.
Man cavey?
I think it's going into an office.
Yeah, great.
I think it's going into an office.
I need to get my office on this.
I think you should.
I'd love some
I'm
John
actually
Wick.
a bit disappointed your name was not included in the list.
Well, you know, I mean, I think people would find it a bit odd if I'm rocking up, I'm drinking your beer, I'm taking your t-shirts, I'm getting your notepads, and then I'm walking away with a pinball machine.
It might break the rules of the trade promotion license that we have in place.
Exactly, that disclaimer at the end. Yeah.
So, do we know what? So it was a Stranger Things. What's his name? Do we know what he bought? A Stranger Things premium. We had a very small run of Stranger Things premium games this year. Do we know what his name was? Sorry,
mate. I think this is perfect for the John Wick segue. Number 34, Proprietary Limited. I feel like it seems like it's like it's like
mysterious.
Yeah, like an enemy to the Continental or something like that.
I get it. What's his name? And Adrian Mosca. Yeah, congratulations, Adrian.
Well done, Adrian.
Yeah, so we'll get you a beautiful AMD prize pack early next year, and thank you for your business. And
huge win.
And I hope you like your prize.
Big win for number 34, Proprietary Limited. All right, so you guys obviously have a beautiful relationship with Stern. You're very proud to distribute for them. They've been great partners for you. They are like the champions of pinball, right? And they're not just sitting on their laurels and leaving pinball where it was back in the old days. Like obviously we've seen from a lot of these games the technological advances, the use of IP, the integration with all of the elements of film and music and whatever. So these guys are really pushing the envelope, right?
Absolutely, the boundaries. Yeah.
But they were built on the shoulders of giants, and the giant was Gary.
Gary Stern. Yeah. Gary, he's a great friend. He's a great mentor. And he really kept pinball alive, and I could say that hand on heart. And that 30-year partnership is not just business; it's a friendship as well. I had the honour of seeing Gary in Orlando last month at the big trade show, and there's an element of business is business. And mates are mates, and that line is distinctively drawn. But once you step over the line into that friendship zone, Gary's just an exceptional human being. He's a lovely man, and I had a couple of beers with him.
Oh, that doesn't
surprise
me.
you at all? No.
Did you give him one of your watermelon beers?
No. Gary's very partial to his vodka.
Yeah,
right. So no, we had a lovely time catching up, and like I say, he's a great friend and a great mentor, and I wish him a Merry Christmas. And I think he's actually sent us a nice Christmas message with Seth Davies, who is the new, well, he's not new, but he's the president and CEO of Stern Pinball. And they've sent us a very nice Christmas message.
Let's hear from Gary.
Good evening, AMD. This is Seth, my boss, our president, and of course I'm Gary Stern. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year's. We're very happy to be here on your video to say hello to you all. We appreciate Australia. We appreciate the Australian community. We especially appreciate AMD and Michael and what they do for the pinball community. So thank you very much. Have a good holiday. Play a lot. We're all off a little bit. Have a good time to play. And I hope you all win the pinball. I hope to see you again soon. And maybe I can rent a Harley and ride around Australia. I love Australia. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. Keep flipping.
Hire a Harley.
all the way around Australia.
What a legend.
But he said, I love it. He says, I hope everybody wins a pinball machine. That's great sales from him.
It's brilliant.
So I can buy one and give one away to everybody.
Yeah. RIP AMD, you'll be broke, but congratulations. Thanks, Gary.
He's lovely, Gary.
I like also keep flipping.
Yeah.
That's a great term.
Actually, I use a similar term in a lot of my emails is happy flipping.
Happy flipping.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that on board, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys tried something this year to keep reaching out to new audiences, and how people kind of engage with pinball now, because gaming it's kind of becoming more mainstream, like generally. And what have you guys done this year to kind of try to leverage off that?
I think the gaming community is probably the largest online community in the world, and hence why Insider Connected is so crucial and so necessary in order to keep pinball alive. And we teamed up with a fantastic streamer / pinball player by the name of Andrew Birch. Shout out to Andrew from Enter Your Initials. He streams hours upon hours upon hours every week of pinball live. Not only is
From
he
where?
From Melbourne.
Yeah, right.
Not only is he a great guy, and he's a good-looking wrister as well. He's a great pinball player, and his positive energy is second to none.
Yeah.
And I call a spade, but the way he plays a pinball and gets so enthusiastic about it, and where I would normally get the SHITS, right? He just turns it into something funny.
Yeah, right,
like,
okay.
Where I just want to walk away. He continues to talk about it and play pinball, and he sees everything positive about pinball.
It's great that there's somebody like that, like in the pinball world, because obviously I think celebrity's changing. Everything's kind of changing, the way that we engage with content, the way that we watch things, the way that we consume it, who our children know, who they think are famous, who they resonate with. And it's a really interesting thing that I don't think certain people at our age really fully acknowledge yet, that there is this whole other world of like major celebrities and major entertainers that are just coming through new and non-traditional avenues.
I think it's really easy to get emotionally connected to playing a game as well, especially like pinball. You know, so you're so passionate, you become emotional. But Andrew just looks at pinball in such positive energy and positive light. So we engaged with Andrew and made some games available to him throughout the year, so that he can stream them live and talk about them live. But not only doesn't talk about them, he explains the rules, he explains the challenges, he makes his own challenges, and streams them in. He's obviously in the industry because of the way he's set up. And we're going to see this in a second, but the way that he streams his games, he continues to stream, play pinball, and interact with his comments all at the same time.
Freak.
Like, I don't know how many eyes or how many hands the guy's got.
That's like a genuine talent, and there's quite a few of them as well. Like, I walk past the TV all the time, and my kids will have something going on where someone's taken a computer game, they've created themselves a really unique and odd challenge, right? And they're doing it, and they're reacting emotionally to what's going on, and they're reacting emotionally to what the people are reacting emotionally to. It's remarkable.
Andrew dresses up in costume. Right,
great.
We did Venom.
Live action pinball player.
The guy's amazing. Right, so we did Venom and we did John Wick, and he was all dressed up in costume. He had the Venom mask on, he had the John Wick suit on. Even when he plays slightly older games like Stranger Things, and he goes into Upside Down, he puts the goggles on that switches everything upside down. So he plays upside down. Like, yeah. So like we've engaged with Andrew. He's a great friend. He's a great advocate of Stern Pinball. He's a customer. He buys his games. And we've got some live, not live footage, but we've got some footage of what he did for us this year, and we can play that.
Why don't you roll that, and then me and you will get set up to have a little like on.
I accept that as a challenge.
Well, I mean, I've seen you play.
Okay, and then we go with Andrew from Enter Your Initials.
Super, 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 super.
Super jackpot.
That's what we want to chat. Can we get it? Come on, come on, give it to me. We got it, chat. We clutched that up big time. Oh. Toy freaking multi-ball time, chat. Let's go.
Toy time. Multi-ball.
Without a topper.
Sold separately. Let the table know who you are. You will be remembered by the
$9.91.
table, my friend.
Please.
Congratulations. Now enter your initials.
Finally. UGC. Probably just.
Where did we end?
Enter your initials.
That's me. Especially when you spell initials with an E. 5.3 billion.
That's two. 3.5.
You've earned this.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We got it. We got it. This is how you unlock the hosts, chat. A speedrun time of 1:29. All thanks to the Mega Visor 3D glasses combo.
You have no idea what's coming.
Nope.
Use the atomic blaster now.
Chat, I spared no expense on this suit to make sure it would protect me from every single Nerf gun shot fired tonight.
Feed T-Rex. Shoot the left rail.
Let's do it. And of course, this goddamn hair, like it's gonna. One shot. That's all we need. We did it! Upside down. Yeah. That's how we do it, chat. No, no.
Are you even trying?
Nah, that's it. Chat, we beat Noel. We've done what Mr. Dwight Sullivan cannot do. Here we go. Thank you. I'm getting applause from Dwight, chat. We ranked up. I love that. No. We finished it, chat. Doing it, huh? Good for you all. It was so good seeing you guys stream today. Come on, give me something good. 1.6 freaking billion! Come on. I'm bringing Scope in.
Scope!
The host is really whooping this game.
He is.
You missed.
Except I just missed. I'm not gonna nudge it while we have freaking ball save. What happened to the ball save?
First try. Not having much luck off the right flipper. Yeah, okay. I'll take that back. Alright, I'm not having much luck off the right flipper. Alright, chat, we found the secret sauce. I'm not having much luck off the left flipper. That's how we do it.
Enter Your Initials, great name for a pinball
Podcast, right?
Yeah, that's genius. Genius stuff from Enter Your Initials.
So we're going to log in and play some pinball.
Insider Connect.
Yeah.
Got the app.
That's the
Got
one.
my QR code. Whack that in here. Ho-ho! Woodsy.
Righto.
I'm in.
AMD corner.
AMD AU.
Righto, here we go.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is a nice touch.
Oh,
hilt.
that's the Katana.
The Leonardo, the Katana hilt.
The Katana shooter rod.
Am I Donatello? Here we go. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, that's good up the back there.
It's a good start.
It's a nice start. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Good, good. Stay with me, stay with me. I like it. Oh, that came back fast.
It's fast, isn't it?
That's a bit. That's too quick. No.
Oh, good save.
Oh, yeah, we're good, we're good.
That's ball one locked.
Okay. Ball two. Katana chop.
Are you sure you haven't played this one before?
Mate, I grew up on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Actually, I'll tell you a story. I was in primary school when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out. The first.
See, this is general rule of pinball. Don't talk.
Don't talk.
Play at
I
the
was
same
about to
time,
tell a
right?
story.
Okay.
When I kissed my girlfriend in Year 5
Whoa.
while watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There you go. You bring back some good memories.
Oh, classic memories, mate.
I should warn you that I've actually got a. Oh, that's ball save. It's okay.
Oh.
I broke the cardinal rule.
What's a ball save?
I've actually got a Turtles. I've actually got a Turtles Pro at home.
Are you moving it enough, mate? Are you all right now?
No. This is all part of this.
Big tilty boy, this guy.
This is part of
big tilter.
This is all part of the tactile nature of pinball, man.
Oh, you've got it. No, it comes back fast off that up the.
Especially when it hits the.
Yeah.
Especially when it hits the magnet, the spinner.
Yeah. The pizza wheel.
The pizza wheel. That's ball two. Oh, what?
No, he didn't get it locked.
Oh, dearie me.
All right. Director, do we have time to go again?
We
One
go
more. One more. All right,
Roger.
come on. Let's go.
I've got to give you some chance to catch up.
What's the score?
Oh no, you beat him.
I'm
in
up by
score. How does that work?
61,000.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine
gracious.
losing on your own live stream. Imagine that. Imagine losing while any of your initials is watching. Come on. Oh, that deserved better.
Well, ball save.
Ball save.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Oh, come on.
Well, nudge.
Oh.
That's not very good, Ben.
That's not good. What am I on?
You're way ahead of me. Can we keep playing?
One more.
One more ball.
Last chance to catch up.
Last catch up.
All right,
Last
come on,
chance for romance.
What do you got?
Okay.
You need 227,440.
What I'll do is I'll play with one.
Oh, what happened then?
I'll play with one arm behind my hand.
How did you just get 300,000 in one? Oh, come on, sir. Sir. Oh, it's very aggressive. Very aggressive. Oh, look out.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, it just gets it.
There we go.
All the way around. Geez, if you get these three things up here, they go bing, bang, 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 bang.
I want to start an episode. There we go.
How's it going in there, boys? Stop interrupting me and keep watch for those metal
Fucking episode of television.
It's ball two locked. And one more for multi-ball.
Are you doing this just to embarrass me now?
You know, I was going to let you
April's in trouble, hurry up. April.
I was going to let you off the hook until you started talking smack. Here we go. Ball three,
wow.
multi-ball. We're going to... Look,
Yeah,
you know,
can I pray for
do we
mercy?
just call it quits, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I concede. I'm not worthy. Why don't we give away a prize?
I think we should give away a prize.
Let's give away a prize. He just killed the machine. Pretend it never happened. Turn it off, sir. Stop it. Stop the bleeding.
Righto.
Wow.
That's
I'll
good
tell
fun.
you what, I may never recover.
That's good fun.
That's a great game.
Yeah,
So
it is.
when you held the ball there, because you know, a bit of a rookie mistake by me, I was just like smashing flippers. When you held the ball there, you knew you could actually get like a special feature coming up.
Generally what a lot of pinball players will do is that they'll they'll hold the flipper and hold the ball and assess what's going on the playfield. Because a lot of the times when everything's happening so fast, you sort of lose track of, especially not so good players like myself, you lose track of what modes and what things are lit.
Yeah, and what's active, what's available to you.
What's to aim for. So what I generally do is I'll just hold the flipper, assess the playfield, and identify, okay, so if I hit that shot, or if I light that mode, if I do that, that's what I'm aiming for. So that's exactly what I did.
A bit like Mark Waugh, right? Just a lot of time when you're playing.
Just
give yourself some time.
That's
it.
Yeah,
just
take your time.
Just take your time. All right, let's give something away.
Let's give something away.
A final minor prize.
This is the final minor prize. Okay.
We are minutes away from the big prize.
Okay, all right. And
do they get this Novus plastic polish as well?
Oh, we forgot to talk about that. Yes.
Well, this is good stuff, right?
It is.
This keeps your machine shiny.
Yeah, we've been working with Novus for probably the last 30 years as well. They make the best, in our opinion, the best polish for your playfields, not only for the playfield but also the plastics on your playfield.
That's the bit.
It's they've been in business for longer than what we have, so they're a great product, and we're happy to keep endorsing that product.
And someone's going to get them.
So if we were okay to flip to another prize, sir,
let's do it. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Oh. That was a lot of fun, mate. Yeah, this is a good one.
That's good fun.
That was great.
And
who we got?
He's anticipation at that last minute, the last second.
It's going to tip over in that one. Sunnybank Plaza.
That's our friend, and I don't want to get his name wrong, so I'm going to wait for our official adjudicator to give us the right information.
Where's Sunnybank Plaza?
Up in Brisbane.
Yes, I thought it might be.
And I would, if my memory serves me correct, he would have bought at least 2 or 3 pinball machines this year. He's a big premium pinball machine buyer.
Likes the good ones?
Yeah, so
I like that.
It doesn't always go for the limited edition. He doesn't go for the pro model. He goes for the premium edition. So if we can, he's bought 4 machines this year.
Sunnybank.
Here we go. So he's bought Stephen Riding.
Stephen Riding.
Good on you, Steve. Thank you for your business
Righto.
and for your support.
Good job.
And he's bought 4 machines from us this year. We're looking at X-Men. He's bought, that was the latest one, X-Men. Okay, so...
Well, the Novus plastic polish is going to come in very handy
That's
for his 4 machines.
So Stephen's a great guy, great customer. Thank you for your support. And a minor prize pack coming your way next year.
Okay, so let's just talk about one more big release this year.
The biggest one.
The biggest one of the year. Do you reckon?
Oh, easy.
Yeah? Easy, the biggest one?
Yeah.
Metallica remastered. I mean, bit of a juggernaut, right? Stern have gone back. Look, they've treated it with such respect, right? And they've given it because it deserved it, right? It's one of the greatest of all time.
Sure.
It means a lot. The music is iconic.
Yep.
I remember last year when we did this. I think we played the Fooey's one.
Yes.
And you guys, everyone was talking about how that had kind of that was like Metallica walked so Foo Fighters can run.
Yeah.
Well, now Metallica have decided that they're going to sprint now that the Fooey's have run, right? Yeah. Like it's quite incredible.
The original Metallica pinball in 2012 was just. I mean, 2012, 2014, it came after AC/DC, which still stands as the all-time best-selling pinball machine in Australia, for obvious reasons. The Metallica wasn't far behind, for obvious reasons again. And Stern have come good and worked with Metallica to remaster an amazing machine. And I tell you, it's hard to improve on awesome. And they did.
Bloody awesome.
It's just... I was over in Orlando last month, and I had the privilege of seeing and playing the game at the IAPA Expo, and took my breath away. I've got a Metallica limited edition from 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one at home that I bought back off a customer and paid way too much money for.
Yeah, right.
And my kids love it. I've ordered a premium for myself.
Have you?
And I'll put it right next to it. It is just phenomenal.
How good?
The artwork who's actually an Australian.
Is he?
His name's Reese Cooper, and Reese has actually ordered a premium machine off me just yesterday. He contacted me, and we're going to work out a way of getting a machine down to him. I'll go down and unpack it and set it up for him personally.
Screams content.
The artwork on it, Ben.
Should get your mate enter your initials involved.
He will.
Yeah.
He'll be involved in that. But the artwork, the gameplay, it's so refined. It's like remastering Master of Puppets.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I was going to say,
mean,
right?
it's just so good. And then they just make it better, right? And it's got additional songs, additional features, the animation. And then when you watch this video, and I don't know about how you feel about Metallica, but like, if James Hetfield tells me to go and buy a lunchbox, I'm going to go out and buy a bloody lunchbox.
Absolutely.
If he tells me to go out and buy shoelaces, I'm going out and buy those shoelaces.
I don't think I've filled my car up with petrol without singing, give me a fuel, give me a fire, give me a da. Like, it
is a fantastic game. We sold heaps. I mean, within the first week, we sold over 100 games.
Yeah.
On release.
I know exactly what I'm going to be listening to driving home tonight.
And me too. But yeah, Metallica is a fantastic game. They've already shipped. We've got 2 containers, 2 40-foot containers full of games, and they'll be arriving in February. So we'll have a good start to the year, and there's going to be a lot of happy customers receiving their games early next year. So I'll show you this video. You tell me if, and I'll expect your order after this video.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, James from Metallica. Metallica Pinball Remastered is here. New art, new tracks, new display. Obey your pinball master.
That is awesome.
I mean, if that doesn't want to make you go out and buy a pinball machine.
I love how much they're behind it as well. That's awesome.
It obviously helps when the licensor gets behind what they're endorsing.
Yeah, but that just looks like pure rock and roll.
Like I say, if that doesn't...
What's that the Sparky? Yeah.
So in the original machine, Sparky rattles and goes off during Sparky multi-ball. This time, I think the Sparky and his chair actually shake and rattle around.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got black light.
Yeah, there's UV light embedded into the machine as well. But if that video, I mean, I fell out of bed when I watched that in the morning. But if that video doesn't want to make you go out and buy a pinball machine, nothing will.
I know that's nostalgia plus tech plus everything, all just bundled up with some some tunes.
We're going to sell a lot of them next year.
I feel like we might be talking about that a lot next year in the 2025 wrap.
Yep.
If you'll have me back. All right. I think we've been going for just bang on an hour, which seems like most people's attention span these days. But the main reason we're here is to give something away. Would you like to do it, or is there anything you want to say first, or are you just ready to throw a John Wick Pro out onto the wheel of destiny?
I think I'd just take this opportunity to thank all our pinball customers. Without you, there's no AMD, and we appreciate all your business, your support, your patience, and we look forward to a great 2025, selling you the latest and greatest from Stern Pinball. There is a new title coming out in January. I don't know what it is, so don't ring me tomorrow because I won't answer the phone and I won't answer my emails. But there's a new title coming out, so thank you for all your support. Thank you to the team here that do everything. Thank you, Ben.
Mate, thank you for having me,
You're
mate.
a champion. And I I think without further ado, I think we give
do
away
it.
a pinball machine.
Let's give away a pinball machine.
So whoever
John Wick Pro.
a John Wick Pro pinball machine, and I'm pretty excited, mate.
Is it at this point that I ask for my name to be put onto the wheel? Can we?
I think that would work against our
Hey, it was worth a try.
our agreement. You can
Come on,
try,
we got
but
for trying.
yes.
This is how excited I am after going through.
Right,
everything
if we're ready to spin that wheel,
spin.
Here we go.
The wheel. Oh, tensions are high. Who we got?
It's Ben Wood.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on.
Sorry.
Lift.
I can't see who it is. Oh, Brian Hill. Brian Hill. Congratulations, Brian. You are a absolutely fantastic guy. You're a fantastic customer. I can't count how many games you've bought from us over the recent years. And I don't know where you're going to put this, and I know you're a limited edition buyer, but I'm sure you'll make room for a John Wick Pro pinball machine, and we're going to ship this to you early next year. But thank you for your loyalty and your business. And do we know what Brian's last game is? I'm sure he bought a Metallica. Of course he bought a Metallica. Of course he bought a Metallica off us. I'm not surprised. So congratulations, Brian.
Wonderful. That sounds like it's gone to a quality.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Quality customer.
Up on the Gold Coast there. Sunshine Coast.
Yep.
And he's gonna really enjoy this John Wick.
Great. And if Brian, if you don't have enough room for the pinball machine, please get in touch, and I'll let you know an address on the northern beaches of Sydney. You can store it.
Gee, that's very generous of you. You know, that's fantastic. Good on you.
Congratulations, Brian and Charlotte. Great. All right, mate. Well, I think that puts a lovely button on proceedings. Lovely, wonderful afternoon, evening out here again with you, mate. I really thoroughly enjoy coming out here.
We'll do it again next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's just such the thing that always jumps out at me is the community, and how wonderful the people seem. How everyone is thoroughly invested, and so much love goes into all of this stuff, and it clearly comes across in the machines, and then just the level of artistry that goes into these things is completely mind blowing, it must be a wonderful business to work.
It's a tough job sometimes. Yeah, it's a tough job. You can have worse jobs, but yeah. Thanks for everybody for watching, for streaming, for viewing. And whether you watch this now or you're watching it live or later, take the opportunity to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a happy and safe New Year, and happy flipping into 2025.
Exactly. Good night from AMD.
Cheers.